Hello, my name is Awang Muhammad Redwan bin Wahid and my matrix number is BG2516050579. First, I would like to present Chapter 1, which is the introduction of our study. The financial services industry has rapidly evolved with the adoption of AI, online banking, mobile banking, and e-wallets. These technologies provide faster, more convenient, and efficient financial services. Therefore, the study aims to identify the factors that influence customer experience in financial services. Next, despite the rapid growth of digital financial services, customers still face challenges such as security concern, AI service quality, and usability issues. Therefore, the studies investigate whether AI service quality, digital service innovation, perceived usefulness, and perceived ease of use influence customer experience. The objective of this study is to examine the influence of these four factors on customer experience. This study focuses on uses of online banking, mobile banking, and e-wallets in Malaysia. It examined four independent variables that influence customer experience. The findings are expected to help financial institutions improve digital services and enhance customer satisfaction.
Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Muhammad Irfan and my matrix number is BG25110529. In Chapter 2, we start with our literature review of the year. First, our driver of change is AI-driven innovation, which are reshaping how people adopt technology and experience fintech. Next, the trust factor show that emerging economies face high risk and security anxieties because digital finance is intangible. To fix this, our key touchpoint like chatbots and robo-advisor boost service quality and trust. So, for customer experience, or in short term CX, holistic journey, it is a user emotional, psychological, cognitive, and behavioral response to digital platforms. The new bank match, since physical bank branches are closing, the digital interface is only where user judge capability and risk. And for strategic outcome, minimizing a user mental effort and removing obstacles directly creates long-term platform reality. Now for the second, which is AI service quality, system intelligence. This measures the performance, reliability, and accuracy of human-like automated system. Core dimension, AI SQ scale, we measure this using responsiveness, empathy, perceived intelligence, and assurance. And impact, high-quality AI interactions save user effort, while rigid system cause frustration and damage the brand. For digital service innovation, unique value. This comes from features like real-time biometrics, QR Pay, and cross-ledger system. Differentiator. It completely re-engineers asset management, dismantles barriers, it turns slow physical tasks into instant digital. Now for ease of use, or simple terms PEOU, frictionless UI. The apps needs a logical flow, clear labels, and zero jargon. Anxiety buffering, clean system shield user from making stressful financial mistakes. And thumb synergy, a higher ease of use significantly boosts how useful the platforms feel. For perceived usefulness, thumb component, this is a user belief that the app will save them time and effort daily. Mandatory retention, good looks aren't enough. The app must provide practical efficiency to keep users. And value perception, saving user effort reduces the anxiety of trying new technology. For customer trust, the anchor that bridges physical separations, vulnerability management, the user willingness to accept data and financial risk. Reliability filter, tuning backend features into secure, flawless user experience. And relational loyalty, eliminating ongoing safety concerns for every transaction. Now, we look at financial literacy, which means having a specific digital skill to save and automate banking. So, key moderator, it controls how efficiently trust turns into great customer experience. Objectivity catalyst, high literacy helps user match feature usage with actual security protocols. And frustrations buffer, which is lower literacy simply increases confusion with automated tools. Based on these factors, we have hypothesis statements, which hypothesis 1, AI service quality directly improves customer experience. Hypothesis 2, digital service innovation directly improves customer experience. Hypothesis 3, perceived usefulness directly improves customer experience. Hypothesis 4, perceived ease of use directly improves customer experience. Hypothesis. Now, moving on to conceptual framework. As you can see on the right side, which is dependent variable is customer experience, while on the left side, there is 6, which is AI service quality, digital service innovation, perceived usefulness, perceived ease of use, customer trust, and financial literacy. Now, to wrap up, we are finally at summary. Theoretical integration. It merges technology metrics, term frameworks, and human trust layers into one model. Synergistic parting. It shows how AI innovation and UI design work together to give user immediate secure value. And lastly, risk buffering. It proves that building trust and user literacy completely balances out interface barriers and anxieties. Thank you for your attention.
My name is Jeremy Jix Johnny and my matrix number is BG251605558 and I'm going to present chapter 3, which is research methodology. To address our objective, this study employed a quantitative cross-sectional survey design. It featured both descriptive element to baseline customer perception and explanatory element to mathematically calculate the strength and direction of this relationship. Our target population is strictly restricted to retail banking consumer and fintech application user within emerging market who actively interact with modernized automatic service like AI chatbot and mobile banking system. Gathering data from an experienced user base ensure that our findings are grounded in actual operational reality. Sampling technique. We utilize a non-profitable convenience sampling technique, distributing our instrument through Google Form across active university network and digital community. While convenience sampling limit universal generalization, it was highly pragmatic given our constrained academic time frame. Furthermore, literature heavily support this approach when targeting digital first generation, such as Gen Z and millennials, who inherit dominant technology adoption in mobile banking system. To ensure our structure pathway remain valid, we focus on achieving high valid response to count to maximize the statistical power of our regression model. Our research instrument was meticulously adapted from verified empirical literature to evaluate 5 core constructs across 25 versional statements. Section A captured the demographic context, while Section B measured our model core variable using uniform, high contrast 5-point Likert scale. This measure our 4 independent variables: AI service quality, digital service innovation, perceived usefulness, and perceived ease of use, directly against our dependent outcome variable, customer experience. Our data analysis workflow follow a rigorous step-by-step statistical path using IBM SPSS. First, we extracted and cleaned raw data from Google Form into Excel, and in SPSS, we ran a descriptive statistic to capture mean trend, followed by reliability analysis using Cronbach alpha coefficient to ensure internal consistency. Next, Pearson correlation analysis was applied to map linear relationship. Ultimately, we perform a multiple linear regression analysis to identify the absolute strongest predictor and test our core hypothesis. This structure workflow directly generates the empirical result that we will break down in chapter 4.
Hi, my name is Chan Yelek, matrix number BG251605552, and today I'll be presenting chapter 4 of our final report. First, we begin with the demographic analysis. Our study involved a total of 205 respondents. Looking at the gender distribution, 51.7% are male and 48.3% are female, showing a fairly balanced sample. In terms of age, the majority of respondents, 82.4%, fall within the 18 to 25 age group. For racial background, the largest group is native of Sabah at 47.3%, followed by native of Sarawak at 18%. In terms of respondent origin, most responses come from East Malaysia, accounting for 71.7% of the total sample. For educational background, the majority are bachelor degree holders at 84.9%, indicating a generally well-educated group. Lastly, 90.7% of respondents use digital financial service daily, showing that the findings are based on frequent and real usage. Next, we move to the descriptive analysis of the study. The dependent variable customer experience recorded a high mean score of 4.6420, indicating positive experience with digital financial service. Among the independent variable, perceived ease of use recorded the highest mean score, 4.6449, followed closely by perceived usefulness. In comparison, AI service quality recorded the lowest mean score of 4.4420 among the independent variable. In terms of standard deviation, all variables range between 0.56 and 0.65, indicating low variation and consistent responses. Now we move to the validity test using Pearson correlation analysis. The validity of the item was assessed using the significance value, where value below 0.05 indicate valid item. The results show that all variables are statistically significant with significance value below 0.001. Among the variables, perceived usefulness show the strongest relationship with customer experience with a Pearson correlation value of 0.852. Overall, all constructs are valid and suitable for further analysis. Moving on to the reliability test, the Corbex alpha was used to assess the internal consistency of the questionnaire item, where value above 0.7 indicate acceptable reliability. Perceived ease of use recorded the highest alpha value at 0.932, followed by customer experience at 0.922, both in the excellent range. The remaining variable recorded value between 0.87 and 0.89, indicating good reliability. Overall, the questionnaire achieved a Corbex alpha value of 0.968, indicating excellent internal consistency. Therefore, the instrument used in this study is highly reliable and fully suitable for further analysis. Now we move on to hypothesis testing. We conducted a multiple regression analysis to determine which variable truly drives customer experience. The results show that 3 out of 4 independent variables have a statistically significant effect. Perceived usefulness is the strongest predictor with a standardized beta of 0.5 and a p-value of less than 0.001. This is followed by perceived ease of use and AI service quality, which also show significant effect. However, digital service innovation does not show a significant effect, as its p-value is 0.921, which is above the 0.05 threshold. The decisions for each hypothesis are based on a significance value, where value below 0.05 indicates support. The results show that hypothesis 1, 3, and 4 are supported, as their p-value are below 0.05. This indicates that AI service quality, perceived usefulness, and perceived ease of use have significant relationship with customer experience. However, hypothesis 2 is not supported, as digital service innovation has a p-value of 0.921, which is above 0.05. This suggests that digital service innovation does not directly contribute to customer experience in this study. Overall, most hypotheses are supported with customer experience, mainly influenced by user-related factors.
Good afternoon and hello everyone. Before I begin, I would like to thank my group member for their great cooperation and hard work throughout this project. My name is Joel Elvin Jupin and my metric number is BG01403. Today, I will be presenting the discussion and conclusion on digital service innovation and customer experience in financial service. The strongest factor influencing customer experience followed by perceived ease of use and AI service quality. On the other hand, digital service innovation does not have a significant effect. Overall, customers prefer digital financial service that are useful, easy to use, and reliable. Based on this finding, financial institutions should focus on providing digital services that are useful and easy to use. They should also understand customer needs and invest in reliable AI technology to improve customer satisfaction and encourage the continued use of digital financial service. Now we move to discussion. Based on our finding, AI service quality has a positive effect on customer experience because customers prefer AI services that are reliable, accurate, and responsive. However, digital service innovation was not found to have a significant effect, which means that introducing new features alone is not enough to improve customer experience. We also found that perceived usefulness is the most important factor, showing that customers value service that makes their financial activity easier and more efficient. Lastly, perceived ease of use is the second strongest factor, as the customer prefer digital platforms that are simple and easy to navigate. For limitation, this study has several limitations. First, the sample size was limited, so the finding may not represent all users of digital financial service. Second, only 4 variables were examined, while other factors such as trust, security, and privacy were not included. Lastly, the data was collected using questionnaires, which may lead to response bias. As for the future research, a larger and more diverse sample should be used to improve the accuracy of the finding. Researchers are also encouraged to include additional factors such as trust, security, and privacy. In addition, using qualitative or mixed method approach may provide a deeper understanding of customer experience. And that's all for me for representing discussion and conclusion on this project. Thank you for listening.